Being honest, like truly honest, can make people hate you. Not just because you are wrong, but mostly because you said something that they really don't want to hear. So, actually, today I didn't feel like taking any video, but I thought this topic just came into my mind and I really wanted to talk about it because of course, we can talk whatever we want, right? We have the freedom to speak whatever we want, and that's what the topic is all about. So, I wanted to get into the topic and I want to talk about this in deep because most of them never actually talk about this, and this is a very big struggle, also. Like, truly, are we really talking whatever there is in our mind, or are we actually editing ourselves for others around us? And I really wanted to get into that, so I just did some brainstorming in my mind and I just noted few points which could help me, and we are going to get into it now. I didn't actually wear any makeup today, and I just wore my lip lip balm. That's all, because I really wanted to make this video and let people know about this topic because it's actually a very sensitive topic, and this could lead to so much of issues in our life, and we could lose so many people in our life which who are very much close to us, our loved ones, our family, and everyone. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do this topic, even though I'm not ready to do, like, I'm not having a very good outfit or my makeup is not on, but then I really wanted to do it. So I just wanted to tell something that happened to me recently. That's why I wanted to do this topic. So the thing is, someone told me a lie, and it was very small lie, very small lie. It's not even a big lie, but it was still a lie, right? So I just asked him why he told me that lie, and like literally I didn't have any anger, accusation, or I was not literally hurt by that, but I still wanted to point out that it is a lie. But he literally took it very personal and he attacked back. I didn't actually tell something very big at all because I didn't want an explanation. I didn't want anything, or I don't want anyone to console me back because that was not even a problem that could hurt me. But the reaction was like very explosive. So I realized at the end that it's not something that you say. The words which you say to them triggers something. That's what the reaction is everything about. So it was very weird that I didn't intend to do anything, but it just happened because of the honest words which I told. Usually I don't I'm not this much honest usually, but recently I thought I didn't want to keep everything in my mind, and I just wanted to tell people and tell everything whatever that is there in my mind. Like, if I feel very uncomfortable, I tell them. If I feel like I really don't want to do that, I will tell them. That's how I have changed myself these days. So I think that caused so much of impacts in my life, and I think it is causing you also. If you are being very honest with people and you feel like you don't want to keep everything in your mind and just want to say to people and want to do something about it. So the question is, should we stop being honest just because someone couldn't handle it? Should we actually silence ourselves that someone actually couldn't handle that ego within them? Should we keep adjusting our true self in order to fit in everyone's life for every day? These are the questions just like literally hit to me, that what am I really doing? Why am I just trying to change myself in order to make someone just, it just comes back to people pleasing, right? So the problem is, we do actually have to read the room, because we don't have to tell everything in our mind according to the situations and all, because it will hurt them. And we know, and we are emotional beings, and we know that if we are going to say something and that is going to hurt someone, we are going to stop talking about it, right? We are, of course, human. But of course, we will read the room if someone is in a sad mode or they are grieving about something. We don't usually talk about your accomplishment, achievements, and everything like that. We will read room and we know how to handle that. But the thing is, we can't actually speak our mind. That's the topic about, right? But we are not literally responsible for handling other people's insecurities. Actually, there is a difference between being so cruel and being clear and conveying in with a clarity. But do you guys know one thing? Let's not stop being honest. That's the true thing. Let's not stop doing it. We don't have to keep everything in our mind and just dump everything without just expressing so much. If you love someone, if you hate someone, tell them. Of course, don't tell them that you hate them. Sure. But I think we need to learn how to speak instead of being so cruel. And we need to change the perspective, or we need to change how we are going to speak to people instead of just telling them in their face that it's wrong or it's just very hurtful for them. But what if I say that the other person or the surrounding which you are in are not telling you how they feel? There is that situation, right? But you literally can't predict them. You can't read people's mind. So I just came up with few solutions that will help. I think that will help me also to how to speak the truth instead of just droning our relationships, friendships, our workplace, and everything. So just let's get into the solutions now. The solution is not to stop talking the truth. The solution is to just talk or speak with clarity to others. That's it. So the first thing is, you need to categorize the people whom you're going to talk, right? Like, we have so much of categories in our life, and we usually have the inner circle, outer circle, and I think maybe strangers. Like, who are the inner circle? Like the close friends or your family, or like literally the close family, I mean, not the distant relatives or who bitches about you every time. Not those people. No, inner circle, and they are the inner circle, and the outer circle will be like your colleagues and the people, or the people you know, where you just know them, right? But you don't really know them. That's the outer circle. And the last one is like strangers. So we know that inner circle, we need to be honest, but we have to care them. We have to speak the truth with some care. You can't hurt them. You just need to learn how to talk the truth with some care. That's it. That's for inner circle. And for outer circle, I think you need to be telling so much of facts instead of feelings, because you can be honest with them. You don't really have to care whether it is they are being hurt or not. But yeah, I think you need to be neutral instead of getting into so much of feelings. I think you need to be more focused on telling them the facts, like your colleagues or anyone else. You need to be telling the facts. If you don't like the work they do, you need to tell them. You don't have to be so invested in their feelings, whether they're not going to do it, or they're going to quit the job, or they're going to feel sad about it. So I think it is good to tell the facts and tell the truth to them. And the last thing is strangers. I think you don't have to categorize them, because you don't need to tell them. That's the fact, because instead of telling them the lie or the truth, I think you need to categorize them into, like, they don't need to know your life at all. So I think the second solution is like more of thinking kind, because we don't usually think so much before talking. When the room is very heated up, you could use it. So the thing is, question filler. So you need to ask yourself whether this particular fact, the truth, the thing that you're going to say is necessary, or if they are really able to take up the truth which you are going to tell them. Are they able to take up the feelings at such at the same time? So if it is a no, please pause, don't tell them. That's it. I think I will recommend this to your inner circle, not the outer circle or strangers. I think this particular solution is for your inner circle. So the next one is, you need to ask them feedback. Like, literally, I do this with my friends, that I go ask them, I go tell them that whether if I talk something in a way that it hurts them. So if they tell me that it's really hurting, of course I'm not going to do it, because you can't read people's mind. You need to get to know them only by asking and communicating, right? So there is a situation where this happened recently. So I told her, that if it really hurts you, I just want you to tell me that it hurts you, because I will not know that it hurts you. Simple, right? It just takes about 2 seconds to 3 seconds to tell that. It will mean it will mean the most to that people, to that particular person. So I think I recommend to do this. So the last solution is like, for example, you told something and they got hurt by it, and I think you need to just ask them sorry. That's it. Like, you definitely would have not intend to hurt them, but you would have did that, right? So you just need to go to them and just tell that I don't really intend to have that intent to hurt you, but if I did, I'm so sorry, and if it is actually hurting you, please tell me. Is something that you're going to do, because you don't really have to be so cruel, so being like sadist to just hurt them every time that you talk. I think it's a wonderful and mature response, because you're going to have that accountability for yourself, that you did something that hurt people. So what happens if you do this instead of just telling whatever you feel like? I think I recently saw Young Sheldon series, and he literally just tells whatever that is there in his mind. He never thinks twice. He never thinks that whether that thing will hurt the family members or his friends, anything. But he just speaks randomly, and I thought that it was very unhuman to do. So to have a wonderful healthy relationship, friendship and everything, I think you need to do these things to have a wonderful life. Like, literally, if you have to be at peace, I think human connections are the most precious thing. So if you have a wonderful friend, your partner or anyone around you, I think it's more important to make them feel good. So if I don't want you to hurt people, but I don't want you to lose yourself in that. So speak in full of honesty, truth, but don't lose yourself doing it. And don't literally people please. I don't want you all to people please just because that particular nature is hurting someone. So that's it for today. I just want to let this out to the world that I thought about this. I just feel this heart, it's not very heavy now. It's so nice. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Good night.